the evolution of car clubs, you know what they become?
Mopar, no car.
Mopar, no car, baby.
Jesus.
Mopar, no car. You got a Challenger or a Charger, you're in our fucking group. It doesn't matter if you slapped your fucking wife.
You got a
doesn't
Mustang?
matter.
I'm killing your wife tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Blacklist. This is going to be episode 15, and it's been a little bit since we've recorded, but we're all excited to be back here. Say hi, Brian and Shahan, please.
You.
So our topic today is, I think this isn't even just necessarily something for the automotive industry in general. I think this is just kind of like normal, normal knowledge for everybody, but really the dangers of buying cars before you see them. That's one thing that I've always been like scared of when it comes to, like Carvana and Vroom. I've never understood how people can actually buy a car from that. And importing as well. Yeah, I know you guys have a lot of ideas and things to talk about on the importing side. You guys know a lot more about it than I do, but go ahead and take it away with that, because I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it for sure.
One point I want to make before we go there. You mentioned that this applies to everything, but I think it applies especially to cars because of how many moving parts and how many things can go wrong in a car. No,
not cars. I was saying to the the enthusiast industry. I mean.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But to everything involving cars, definitely, 100%.
It's worse with cars because of all the moving parts and shit.
Facts.
But imports, so a lot of people, I mean, especially if you want a car in Japan, you kind of have to just kind of buy it without looking at it, right? Because most people can't afford a flight to Japan. So I think this issue is most prevalent when people are importing cars that are not yet, haven't been shipped to the U.S. yet.
Yeah.
X.
Aren't there, what YouTuber, Brian or Shahan? I can't remember who
that was. Brian who knew.
Yeah, Brian. What YouTuber was it that you talked about that he bought? What was it? An R32?
It was R32, yeah.
Yeah, it was an R32, and it came to him like in shit condition compared to what it looked like in the pictures.
So it was two of them. It was Calvin, Molly, and D-Builds. Both got cars that were way more beat than what they were like originally told.
Oh shit!
Really?
Yeah, dude. And I mean, you're buying an R32 and an R33. You're gonna be like, yo, this is gonna be awesome.
So what condition did they buy it in terms of price?
They bought it. Obviously, it wasn't going to be like a perfect car.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't expect that.
But was it priced to like a fair or decent condition?
From what they said, they were priced pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
They understood there was going to be some little dings here and there, but they also were told these cars run great. Engines sound good. Engines sound healthy. Like paint, you're gonna need to do some restoration on it, but nothing too crazy.
And then it sounded like a lawnmower when they got it.
Dude, one guy, the D-Builds dude, said his car, he couldn't take it over 45 without it feeling like the car was going to explode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like homeboy was actually assed out.
These are R32s, right?
His was the 33.
Oh, okay.
The other dude.
Oh man, that hurts me too.
I know, right?
I love the 33.
The 32 was worse because he was told hey, you're gonna have some scratches on the car, paint's gonna need to be redone basically. And when he got it, it's like, oh, I have to down to the frame, it's fucked. So, and he also got his car for a solid price for one of these, but a solid price for one that's in good condition.
Yeah.
And he absolutely ripped the fuck off. Had to use Bondo for a bunch of shit.
Damn, dude.
Had to get I want to say he's getting it repainted, or he did get it repainted. I don't know. I haven't watched him in a while to see, but it was rough, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing. Yeah, I mentioned Carvana right at the beginning of the episode, but that's one thing I've always wondered about Carvana is they put pictures and everything on their advertisements for the cars of dings and little scratches or tiny dents, whatever it might be. But I'm going to be honest, I don't give a shit about the dings and the dents and everything. That's not what I'm buying the car for. If I'm buying from a Carvana, if I'm buying from Carvana, I'm not trying to buy a car that I'm, going to modify and do fun stuff with. I need to make sure that the car that I'm buying off of there is in good running condition because it's most likely going to be a
Yo,
daily.
I heard nightmare stories about Carvana.
Same.
And they
So-
always advertise on YouTube like they're the best and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, they're
Yeah.
getting paid for it, so they don't
Yeah,
care.
dude. Yeah, they're making money.
It's just hella shady though.
These
But,
dudes
like,
are making money.
Here's the crazy thing, right? I'm on Vroom right now just because I was curious to see what the highest mileage car they had
Bruh, 500K.
with. No, like for the WRX. I just wanted to see it.
Oh, okay.
And for some reason, I put in WRX. There's an STI on here. 106,000 miles for almost 27 grand, right?
For what year?
15.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Cool, whatever, man. All of these people overcharge for their cars anyway. The big issue I have, if you're gonna buy this car, I don't want a WRX with 100,000 or a STI, whatever, with 100,000 miles on it to begin with. But now I can't look at it. I can't hear it myself
Yeah.
without it coming to me, without me putting in effort to actually get it first and then see, like, oh, is this car like actually good? Is there anything wrong with it that I need to really be worried about? Because they're probably gonna be like, oh, runs and drives great. Don't worry about anything.
I wonder how much money the guy that actually sold it to him got it for, because a lot of those cars that they procure are turn-ins or trade-ins from other cars, from other
Yeah.
people's cars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I wonder how much if they're selling it for 27 grand. I mean, I feel like normal ratios as far as like selling cars. Like a dealership will buy a car for, say with like my ST, a dealership wanted to buy it for 14 grand, but they were going to sell it for 18.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much money he get. Dude, honestly, if that dude got like $22,000 or $23,000 for his car, I'm gonna be honest, I think that dude made out after putting 106,000 miles on that car.
I mean, he almost
Who do you
made his
make out
money.
with?
No one's making out, Shahan. What the
Okay.
fuck?
We're
Yo,
just gonna get.
Can I actually talk about like one of the good things or the good things that you should look out for when buying a car before you see it?
Yes.
A very extensive track record of all the services to the car.
Yep.
I think when an owner
That's what my
does
car
that,
had.
that's such a good
Look what
sign.
happened.
Yeah. Like I'm talking like they have binders, that shit's laminated, like they have
Oh,
all
yeah.
the dates and everything. Like that is a good sign.
Oh yeah. And you know what else I like to see, like with I'll talk about my new car and everything the next episode. But yeah, we'll go through the full thing. With my car, when I bought it, one of the big reasons that I was so happy about it was due to the fact that it had 4 pages of service records of maintenance
Oh, nice.
over the past 7 years. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, this person took care of it.
How many
And
owners?
they did. So I was the 3rd owner. The first
Okay.
couple that had it was an older couple, and they drove it. I think in 3 years they drove it 20,000 miles total.
Damn.
And then the next people that owned it was a corporate company, and it was one of their corporate cars. And in 5 years, oh, I'm sorry, no, the other couple had it for 2 years. In 5 years, it was only driven 40,000 miles. So the car
Not
was
bad.
underused for that time. And no joke, it had oil changes every 3,000 miles. Like it was perfect. It was on the dot every single time.
And we'll
and it
tell
had
you
all,
what
like-
car next episode. It's a
Yeah, we'll
secret.
tell you what car next episode. But yeah, I mean
It's a Supra.
those are. It's
I'm
not
kidding.
super.
I'm
I
kidding.
fucking wish. Hey, dude, if I could get a BMW, I mean Supra right now, I would love it. No, but those are huge things, man. Like it's not. You have to be able to spot the bad shit, of course, but there are some big signs that'll tell you if somebody actually took care of a car.
Absolutely.
Especially somebody that keeps the records too. That's huge.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
But also, let's not act like buying a used car right now is kind of a stupid idea. Like, obviously,
It
two of
is.
us have done it in the last.
My
You're
first
full
car was
of
used. Shit.
That
Hella
But
used.
used cars
was your
right
first
now?
car.
Yeah. So
But,
I'm
like-
just saying we've all bought used cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but when you bought yours,
Right
I
now
was dumb
though,
as
it's a
hell.
bad time.
no, it's way worse right now.
It's so bad right now.
Like absolutely.
My car was honestly a steal for what I got. Granted, it's whatever, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Mine could have definitely been way worse than what it was.
Yeah.
Like straight up, they could have. I mean, if it was any higher, I wouldn't have bought it. But that's
Especially
for
because of
another
the crowd that owns like a fucking WRX. They think that their mods are worth something, and that their vape juices on the ceiling are worth an extra $200.
literally the only like important thing about the car was the NVIDIA exhaust. Like,
Yeah.
good job, dude. But I'm not giving you what you want for it still. Like, get fucked.
Get fucked, kid.
Get fucked. Yo, I'm looking at I'm on Japan Partner. I'm looking at a 2-door Land Cruiser. It's like an older one. It's like a 96.
I love those
Yeah.
ones.
But
Those
yo,
are sick.
it's priced at 5.9 grand, but it has like 200,000 miles on it. But looking at the pictures, you know, again, dangers of buying a car before you see them. Looking at the pictures, it looks kind of like beat up, especially on the inside. Like there's like scratches and dings and shit everywhere.
Have those gone up in price?
Yeah.
Dude, everyone
they
wants
really?
Is it the first or second generation Land Cruiser that like everybody fucking wants that shit?
I think it was
Second
a second gen. Yeah.
Everybody wants that. Which this technically is a second gen. It's a 96.
Yeah.
But
When
yeah,
did
this-
when did the Land Cruiser first come out?
like 70s or 80s?
I think it was 80s.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
They're fucking awesome, dude. They're like,
Yeah, they're so cool.
I like how they look too. It looks so simple.
The ones now are just terrible.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a 2-door Land Cruiser though,
That's dope.
I'd fucking get one.
Oh yeah. Daily drive that shit
Mm.
No, but this one looks kind of beat to shit, like low key.
for
Dude,
almost
but
6 grand still.
Yeah.
Here's also like an issue with all of this. You have to know what you're getting. Like,
Yeah. You have to come into that mindset already knowing.
You got to do
Yeah,
research
like, if I'm
on
buying
the
a car-
specific car, right?
yeah, like if I'm, you guys know, I was looking for the Chaser recently.
Yesterday.
2 days ago. Fuck you. But
Yo.
like, I understand I'm not gonna find one that's in perfect condition for a reasonable price. Like that's fine. I get it. But no, some of these dudes have the fucking audacity to say, I want 20 grand for my car that's barely running. Like, bro,
Bruh.
fuck you.
That's one thing that I've always like wondered is people who are trying to buy them that are, in the scene and whatnot, but aren't like the smartest people. I wonder how they go into, trying to buy one. I wonder if they see one and they're just like, oh my God, it's so cool. They want it. And they get it. I wonder how many of those people are actually out there, because when I think of buying a car from Japan of that stature, like an R32, R33, R34, whatever it may be, when I think about buying a car like that, the first thing I think is there are millions of those fucking things over there.
Yeah.
They're
I
a
don't think-
common
Yeah.
fucking
I don't
car.
think the average person thinks that in the U.S. because they're so, like we can't get them here. I feel like
Yeah.
they think the opposite, so they just kind of like hook onto that shit as soon as they see it.
Like here they're a marvel. Like, and it makes sense, like, oh my God, it's so cool, yada yada. But you have to put yourself in the mindset of,
Someone in Japan.
this was somebody's daily fucking driver.
Yep. Yeah, like this is as common as like a WRX in the U.S., right?
It is. It's pretty much the Japanese version of a WRX
Yep.
for the U.S.
I mean, even though WRX is Japanese, but yeah, like in terms of how common it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So there was a kid I work with. He's like, he likes cars, but he doesn't know a whole lot about them.
Yeah.
And he's asking me like, oh, like what's like your dream car? And I'm like, oh, it's a Chaser. It's like, what the fuck is that?
A Toyota Estima.
I literally told him it's a Supra with 4 doors. He's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, what's yours? An R32 GTR, but they're too expensive for me to ever get one. And I'm like, bro, if you sell one of your cars right now, you can probably get one within the next 6 months. Like, no shit. He had no clue. And I showed him one that was like, I don't know, 15 grand that's on Japan Partner. And he was like, that cheap? And I'm like, yeah, but if you look around some more, you can find better deals. Like, you can find one that's a little bit nicer for around the same or a little bit more. Like, don't Don't jump on just this because it's the first one I showed you. Because I can go to a million websites and show you better ones. For
He took the bait.
like, literally, like he just doesn't. He didn't know.
Yeah.
So-
You know what else? You know what else is you know what? Continue. I'll say my thing later. I cut you off.
No. It's just like when you guys were saying like, yeah, people will just jump on the first one they see because it's like uncommon.
Yeah.
You're 100%. Absolutely.
Case in point, right there.
Yeah. And like I said, he's not a bad dude. He just had no clue that this is a car that, one, is attainable, and two, there's so many out there available. You don't have to just jump at the first one you find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just so used to our perspective and not other countries' perspectives.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, when I was watching TJ's video last night because he reached 2 million and released like a fucking best moments thing and whatnot. One of the moments was him buying the RX-7. You know how much he got that car for?
Pretty cheap.
Like 17 grand?
$6,000.
Yeah, because it was a W.
What?
Yeah, that RX-7 wasn't running. Remember that.
Even a body only one, right?
It
like
was
today?
running, but barely. Okay,
Yeah,
it was a
on its
smoke
lap.
machine.
But like today, if you wanted to buy the equivalent, it would
If
cost
you
you like
wanted to buy
15
that-
grand or some shit.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it'd be at least double the price.
Y'all saw the fucking 8.6
missed
I
those days.
found for fucking 15 grand. That was
Fuck that.
Dude, that thing was rusted to shit.
All the Corollas are so overpriced, dude. I don't get it. It's just
that wasn't even a hatch. That was a coupe too.
that was the fucking Levin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yikes.
crazy. And that shows you right there that just, I mean, what TJ bought that RX-7 what, 4 years ago? In 4 years the prices have doubled on those cars, if not more.
Yeah.
That's
Easily.
fucking insane, dude. Oh
It-
my god.
It's a solid, like, genuinely, the car community has just said, man, we're going to fuck ourselves.
Honestly, dude, I think if he wanted to sell his RX-7 right now in the condition it's in, he could get 6 figures for it easily.
Oh, I was going to say at least 100.
I think he's gotten multiple offers for like
Yes.
6 figures, right?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was leaked that somebody offered him $250,000 for that car.
Yeah.
Which that is a lot of money to pass up. Like, he is
Yeah.
better than me.
Yeah, like dude.
Bro, he's probably
well,
making that much like every month.
You got to think, like the engine alone on that car when he went to New Zealand,
Yup.
that was, what was that, like 60 grand for that engine?
Yeah, plus all the issues to get it, like, actually over here to the
Yeah.
US.
Dude, like getting the engine over into the US was a fucking struggle. I'm sure he had to pay plenty of that for it too.
Yikes.
Like that's crazy to think about. Like if he would have taken that offer of 250, honestly, I would have been like, all right, cool, I respect it, but at the same time I'm like, dude,
Think of it in car
somebody's
perspective.
in car perspective,
That's like,
in
offering a fucking Huracan.
that's like like straight up you could buy a Lamborghini Huracan or
Yeah.
even a fucking Urus for that money.
Yup.
That's wild.
Like, oh my god. It's crazy to think all of that. And we're kind of getting more into the topic of like how crazy they've gone up in price, but at the same time they kind of
Which is
go hand
next
in hand.
episode's topic.
Yeah. So, you think, well, kind of, but you think about the new cars that are coming out and how expensive they are and how much they depreciate. These cars are doing, oh my god, the exact opposite. The prices that they were selling for, 20 years ago is the prices that they were selling for 10 years ago, and now they've tripled.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
I mean, people are asking 10 plus for fucking beat to shit 240 or
Remember
a
when,
shell
like-
240.
I don't know
Oh
what's
my God.
changing, but I feel like it has something to do with this. So, remember when like YouTube, like not everyone was like a YouTuber or a vlogger.
Yeah.
Remember like those days of like YouTube, or like
Yeah.
it was so like exclusive if you were like a YouTuber, but now like everyone is like some sort of, or claims to be some sort of video creator or something like that, even though they're just using like their fucking phone on like a stupid ugly ass tripod.
Yeah.
Is like
Absolutely.
everything just becomes so, I feel like once everyone starts to want something, then the products, I guess, within that realm start to become so valuable.
Yeah, because
Right.
if everybody wants them, it's
Yeah.
a supply and demand thing.
Exactly.
They need the
So-
money. They need the money.
And so
Also,
with my analogy, I'm making it like just like getting views and shit. It's like
Mhm.
let's take TikTok out of the picture because their algorithm is fucking cracked. But YouTube, for example, it's so hard to get seen on YouTube now. It's insane.
It's worse on Twitch, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, Twitch is terrible. Twitch has like
Twitch
no
is the absolute
visibility
worst.
at all.
No, there's no visibility on Twitch.
Because Twitch, they only show like sponsored content anyway, so you're fucked if you're not sponsored.
Yeah.
But I feel like the same like kind of that same aspect is happening within the used car market.
Yeah. That's crazy, you know? And when you go and look at all these cars, seeing these cars that are beat to shit that you would look at and be like, "Oh, I don't even want that," are going for more than what your car that you're driving is right now.
Fact.
Like, why am I going to pay 20 grand for a
rusted ass Evo?
rusted ass, like, you know, Evo 5 that, you know, I'm going to have to put, you know, another 5 to 10 grand in just to make it, you know, at least dailyable, you know, like if that was like, you know, my aspiration.
Mhm.
Nah, it's just stupid. That's
But-
crazy. But you gotta also think that these fuckers have money. You know, like,
There's also kind of the issue of like
Their dads.
going to dealerships, right? If you look for somebody out here recently bought a brand new Subaru Outback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally brand new, like 5 miles on it. There was a used one right next to it going for 5 or 6 grand more than the brand new one.
Stop. Why?
yeah.
Same trim and everything?
Yes, hand to God,
Why?
that's what he told me.
Why?
And I'm like, what sense does that make? He's like, I don't know, but I got a deal on mine, so I'm good.
What? That's so weird.
Because it's like,
I got a deal on mine though, bro.
honestly,
the better
that's
car.
Fuck, what is that's the state of literally buying a car right now.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy, man.
you can find something newer for less.
And probably had a secret problem with it too,
Maybe.
like Jake's car.
Mm,
You guys
Yeah.
want to buy a fucking Toyota fucking minivan off of a Japan partner for $6,000?
yes.
It's like
No.
shaped like a fucking like those vacuum cleaners, those handheld vacuum cleaners from like the 80s.
I would whip the fuck out of that.
It's called it's a Toyota Lucida. Have you seen it?
Lucida.
Yeah.
Lucida.
Lucida. It's all-wheel drive, bro.
Tell me,
Wait.
I'll whip the fuck out of that thing.
Is it manual?
Wait a minute.
No, it's automatic, but
Manual swap?
bro, it has like 320,000 miles on it. No, wait,
Manual
actually,
swap with a
never
2J?
mind. It only has 32,000 miles on it. For a
That's
six.
not bad.
Manual swap?
Bro, 2J swap?
Imagine. Even just putting like a 4G in it.
Here, look at
All-wheel
it.
drive
I
still?
sent it. It has a 2TZ engine. What the fuck even is that?
Oh,
There's a goddamn handicap sticker on the fucking back of it.
I love that extra rear view mirror they have.
Yo, why does every car in Japan have purple tinted windows?
Oh, dude, I would never. Ew, dude, that thing is gross.
What do you mean? It's a
It's
fucking.
so ugly.
It's beautiful. It's like a shape of a wedge.
What? I don't understand your fucking style. That thing is
I'm
disgusting.
joking. You think I'm gonna buy a fucking minivan?
Yeah, I
I
could
would-
see you doing it.
I would
Stop.
legitimately whip this fucking thing.
Dude, it says condition drivable. I'm gonna be honest, by looking at that bitch, that shit ain't drivable. Okay.
It'll drive off the boat and then it'll break down.
Back to our topic: dangers of buying a car before you buy them.
Dangerous
Absolutely.
of buying a car before.
That is like the epitome of that topic, bro.
It really is,
No,
man. That
dude,
thing is hideous.
This Jimny is the epitome. Like, look how fucking rusted and beat to shit this fucking Jimny is. Oh my god.
But you know what? For certain cars, I'll take it.
For a Jimny, it's sold
Yeah.
too. Like a person bought this fucking Jimny.
I would have.
Look,
Oh,
the,
I would have.
the paint's
Yeah.
fading, but look, it's all rusted and shit. The paint's fading.
Dude,
Yeah, but that's
Honestly-
bumpers and shit. Like I can replace this.
The whole underside is rusted.
I would.
I'm
I
getting it.
I would buy that 100%.
And it's the turbo. Come on, dude, you're tripping. I'm taking this.
Look at how
Yeah, I'd
beat up
fucking
it
buy
is,
it.
though. Ew. Look at that fucking transmission lever. It's gross.
Dude, the interior actually isn't in bad condition though.
It has ripped seats. What do you mean? And
I mean, it's
cum
still
stains.
there.
Where are the ripped seats?
Look at the picture of that shows like the back of the two front seats.
Yeah, it's a little beat up. but
It's
I
a
don't-
little tattered rags and shit back there, bro. And like the
Well,
fucking
beat up.
headliners, the headliners torn.
Yeah, you right. You right.
but look,
Yo, the
for
engine
what
bay.
you-
What's wrong with the
what you
engine bay?
do with this car, you don't need it to be perfect.
Dude, there's a fucking hole in the windshield washer fucking reservoir.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's a dirty ass fucking air filter on top. What the?
The engine bay is even nastier than the inside.
God damn.
But look,
Someone
look,
bought it though. Hey.
it's boosted.
Yeah, someone bought it and they're probably gonna like work on that shit.
Oh, dude, that thing has leaf springs too. Oh God.
Oh yes.
They need,
Oh,
they need to sell
God.
Jimneys in this country, bro. What the fuck are they thinking?
Yeah, they do.
It's got a solid rear axle too. Oh God. That thing has no stability. It's so bad. I want it. I want it now.
Hey, dude,
Act-
that shit only has 2,000 miles on it, so. Yet somehow it's in that piece of
Oh.
shit ass condition.
It probably just sat outside forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like in some fucked up country too.
It has an interior condition.
It's probably been
of
through like
the-
multiple like fucking tropical fucking tsunamis and shit like that.
Dude,
Yup.
the displacement is 660.
CCs.
There's no shot.
I
How
thought
big? How big
I
is that,
thought-
dude? I don't know. Look, the engine bay is pretty fucking small.
I thought
that
these
engine
cars
is-
had three cylinder engines in them.
Are they 3 cylinders?
Yeah, they're
They
like
should.
they're 3-cylinder turbos.
Dude,
Is
that
it really
tiny.
660 cc's? Oh my god, that's fucking
I know it can't be. It can't be.
boy. Just got a bike at that point.
Oh, dude, I don't know. That engine looks like it could fit in a bike.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on in there, but if you take all that
Yeah.
out, yeah, that thing's
Yeah,
tiny.
dude, that shit might
Yeah,
fit in a
the
bike.
block itself is fucking
Oh
minuscule.
my
dude.
god, I could fucking curl that thing. Jesus Christ.
You can see the damn
Actually,
floor from the bottom, or from the top. Like you can see through to the
I
bottom.
know.
Easy
what
good.
the
I'm telling you,
hell?
there's a bunch of like wiring bullshit going on, but if you
Hey.
literally clean that up,
Yeah,
there's a
it's-
bunch of space in
It
there.
barely takes up any space.
Those roads look better than the Michigan roads. I'll tell you that much.
Japan?
Oh, my, dang. I said Michigan roads. What the fuck?
But what do you compare
yeah.
them
To the picture that I'm looking at right now.
to? Oh, well, it's in Japan.
Oh, what? Okay.
Anyway,
Yep, on.
whoa there.
You guys want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, let's move on to the next topic.
Who y'all
Let's
want?
get this. Let's get this. Oh, Shahan.
It's my
You
car
got the,
spotlight.
You got your Jekyll.
Yeah, guys, do you guys know what a Jekyll is? Everyone Google it. No, I'm kidding. Don't Google it. It's not real.
right now.
My car spotlight.
It would still pop up the Jesco though.
Yeah, it would. It would. My car spotlight is the Koenigsegg, if I said that right, Gemera. Now, if you guys don't know what this is, it's a monster. It is a hybrid 4-seater supercar.
Supercar.
So it's still a coupe though. Like it has 2 doors, but it has 4 seats. And the way that it works is like the whole door will lift up and you get access to both rows of seating. Okay? But the craziest part is that this car has like almost 1,700 horsepower and like 2,500 pound-feet of torque. Okay? And it has 8 cup holders at the same time.
That's a lot of cup holders.
Yeah, so it's a hybrid. It has 3 electric motors and then one
That's a lot of bank
2
seltzers.
liter. Yeah, like it has one turbocharged 2 liter inline 3 with 3 electric motors, and yeah, combined 1,677 horsepower.
I wonder what it sounds like.
Dang.
Probably sounds ridiculous. Imagine hearing that thing going down the street. Whee!
It probably sounds like a Mini Cooper or some shit.
Oh, dude. I wonder how often it actually activates them. It might just
What, the
activate them
engine?
for like. Yeah, it might just activate it just to like cruise and charge the batteries.
I mean, it is turbocharged, so what's the turbo for then?
Faster charging.
So you're saying the
Yeah.
engine just charges the batteries?
It probably with how small it is, I can't imagine
I mean,
it actually putting
it
out
has
any
to
real
work
power.
together though.
Yeah, I'm sure it works together, but I don't see it being.
Wait, dude, just the engine itself makes 592 horsepower.
That little thing makes 592.
Yes, according to Car and Driver. It says
You said
that
it's a 2-liter
the
3-cylinder.
turbocharged 2-liter inline 3 makes 592 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. Just the engine alone. That's
God.
fucking insane.
Koenigsegg
Yo,
is-
put that
dude,
shit in
what
like
the
a
fuck?
Fiat, bro.
Like, I need that shit when I had my ST. Holy fuck, man. Like, give me that.
Dude, that fucking puts like the GTR motor to shame. Like, what the fuck?
It does, dude. Like,
That's why Nissan
that-
had to get rid of it.
yeah, dude. Nissan should have gotten rid of that car in 2015.
Yeah, that brand Koenigsegg is just they're just a savage brand, bro.
Dude, they've always been like, when it comes to hypercars, they've always been my favorite brand, 100% through and through.
But
Plus,
yeah,
they use V8s for most of their cars. I love that.
imagine just taking your whole family in this car. Like, you got 4 seats, you got 8 cup holders. Like, you could road trip in this car, bro.
That's some Rick Ross shit right there. I'm telling you,
And
he
the-
would do some shit like that.
And again, because it's just a fucking 3-cylinder, like, it's probably not even bad on gas or anything like that. Like, it's
Oh, not at all.
I don't know what
It's
the
got a
MPG
range.
is.
It's got a range of 15,000 miles. You never got to put gas in it or charge it. I can imagine it being some crazy shit like
Like,
that too.
this
As soon as
car-
you put the pedal to the floor, it's fucking dead.
This car literally does it all. It's pretty fucking wild.
You know
the
what?
torque,
The way-
the torque figure is the main thing that's wild.
The way it's kind of shaped, it kind of reminds me of the Taycan, the
Yeah.
Porsche Taycan Turbo S.
Yeah.
Like it kind of reminds me of that. It's pretty in my eyes. The way when I see it, it just looks like a roided out fucking Taycan.
Dude, the
Take
way
on
that the
whatever.
doors open, so the doors literally like open by rotating from the front. So
Yeah, isn't that
the
crazy?
front is like the fucking axis, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And then
isn't it just
rotates
like the,
90 degrees? It's fucking
what
insane.
Koenigsegg the Agera. The Agera does that too.
Yep.
Yeah, the Ageras rotate front.
Yeah, but these doors
You
are
gotta think about it.
massive because
These doors are massive.
because it's for
That's
both
fucking crazy.
rows of seating.
Oh my god! And it looks like it's got some decent leg room too.
Yeah, it does, right? Like, not bad at all. Like
Not bad.
about Honda Civic type of legroom in the back seats, which is with the new Civic, it's not bad at all.
That's not bad. It's not bad. I
Yep.
like my car.
It's a
My car's
pretty
terrible.
savage car, and I think companies need to make more cars like that.
Yeah.
I think Mercedes made a 4-door AMG GT.
Yep.
So
When?
Like a couple of years ago, or like a year or two ago. Maybe,
Oh, you're talking the GT63 you're talking about?
I think it's just AMG GT 4-door. Like, it's literally like it has that coupe like design, but it's a 4-door fucking AMG, and it's fast.
I
as
think
hell,
that's the GT63 AMG.
probably.
I think that's what it is.
There's a bunch of
Like
AMG GTs.
Dude, it's badass though.
Yeah.
It's badass.
But I love seeing that, like the 4-door like super / hyper cars. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, I don't really. You got to think about it too. Is like how many of these companies can actually afford to do that though? Koenigsegg specializes in this shit.
Yeah.
I don't really know how many other companies will be able to put quite literally billions of research into this kind of car.
Yep.
And these aren't production cars. These are made to order. So
I was shocked that this car is not that popular though. Like, I don't hear anyone else.
I don't think it's
talking
actually
about it.
released yet. I don't think it's actually like fully released. I don't think there's any on the street.
No.
Until there is, like I think once there
Mm.
is though, I think there's gonna be some billionaires rolling around in those like car meets and shit.
Yeah, it's priced well over $1 million.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Pricing hasn't been announced. I mean, according this article is from 2020.
It'd probably be closer to 2 million, honestly.
I could see it being
But-
3 million, bro, with that fucking torque
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, I mean, even you got to think that the P1 right now is going for like
Dude.
2.2 million.
0 to 60 in this car is 1.9 seconds.
Oh my
That's
god,
with you and your whole family. Like,
that's Tesla Plaid numbers.
that's you and your family, though.
Yeah, that's with you and your family in it. Yeah, Tesla Plaid that's tested with
Yeah,
one
Tesla-
person in the driver's seat.
A Tesla could also do that too, technically. Like, have your whole family in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you got to think about it though. Tesla you know, I don't think they put the development into it that Koenigsegg has, as far as like this one single car.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about their like interiors and their quality sometimes.
Yeah, they fall apart really easily.
Yeah, because they're not like a luxury brand. Even though like all the people who are not educated about cars, they associate Tesla with being like for rich people and shit. Even though that's not the case at all, because anyone can get a Model 3. Like a Model 3 starts at like 30 grand. That's like entry level for cars, right? Yep. So all the people, I mean, like it's the same people who like associate Apple with being rich too. Like everyone has a fucking iPhone, so those people think that like Teslas are like a luxury brand.
Yeah,
and they're not. Like, yes, the Plaid is fucking insane. It's an insane car and it's priced pretty well too. But it's in no way is that interior a luxury interior.
No, it's not. It's in my opinion. I think Tesla is very much so an enthusiast-based electric car brand. I think they do hold a lot of. I think they have earned that right to consider themselves enthusiasts because of the boundaries that they have pushed with speed.
Yes.
In daily driven cars.
But they're low-key like enthusiasts in a different realm. They're like tech enthusiast cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. Like, granted, I don't want to buy a Tesla. I like the vroom vrooms. But one thing that
once they add sound, engine sounds.
Dude, no, here's the thing. They already have. The Tesla Model Plaid has speakers on the inside and the outside of the car.
And you can program your own sounds, yeah.
And you can program your own sounds into it.
But
like if you wanted a Hellcat, you can have a Hellcat noise.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking. Well, like it probably won't work well though with the acceleration.
It does though. It does. Like so, MKBHD
can it mimic gears and speed and all that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, that's wild then. I don't know that it can mimic all that.
It's cool, but at the same time, it's like that's so stupid.
I would make
an electric.
I'd make it sound like a fucking 3-cylinder or some shit, or like a Honda.
Put a CBR 600.
Make it sound like a fucking fart can Honda.
Oh my god!
Imagine.
I can download that on like the fucking Honda forums or some shit.
Little fart can Honda just fucking whipping around. Oh shit! It's a Tesla.
Fart can Honda has like an option in the menu for like what you want your car to sound like.
Oh my god.
I would actually do like a fucking Euro V8. That's what I would pick.
Oh, that's what I would do. I would do the RS6 engine for sure. 4.4 liter turbo V8. Are you kidding me? Any fucking day.
That'd be pretty wild. You want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, let's move on. Sorry, I was typing something. Oh, dude, this is mine too. I get to go off about this. Fuck yes. So, I've been seeing this a lot recently, and I don't know why people think that this is something that they should put in their cars. Not like enthusiasts and normal people, but dealers and not
manufacturers.
Dealers, but factories, manufacturers. Yeah. There you
go. Yeah.
Why the fuck does your car need 7 screens?
Yo,
I don't understand.
We're gonna go back to Tesla a lot on this too, okay? Because,
yeah, we are definitely.
Because, for example, if you want to like just turn on like heated seats or some shit, you have to go through like 17 fucking menus, and then now you can finally turn them on or turn them up. And like, especially when there's different levels, like for example, volume and stuff like that. Yeah. It's so annoying to do that shit on a touchscreen, or like fan speed, But physical dials and physical buttons for certain things are so fucking necessary, and a lot of manufacturers are just getting rid of it or just hiding it in some menu somewhere, and that shit's getting annoying.
Dude, I don't want a menu just to like be comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
If I have to sit down in my car and start going through shit to turn on my AC, turn on my heat, anything, it's like, all right, dude, that's too much. Like, I don't even like clicking the fucking accept button when my Bluetooth stuff comes up.
Yeah. No, I get that. But I think one of the cars that I've seen recently that's come out that I am just so pissed about is the new Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
That thing is so expensive.
Dude, it's so it's a $125,000 Jeep. I'm sorry, but if it doesn't have the fucking Hellcat engine in it, and if it's not the Trackhawk, I'm not spending that kind of fucking money on a Jeep. It's not worth it.
I heard the interior is more luxurious than like an Escalade, though. Is that true?
That's fine.
The interior is beautiful.
Yeah.
But I will straight up get an Escalade over that any day. So here's my big issue with it. So you have
It's a Mopar.
you have your no,
I'm
not
kidding,
really.
I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
I only have issues with the Challenger and Charger community. That's it. And people who drive Rams. That too. They kind of piss me off.
No, bro, they beat their moms,
wow.
dude.
Like, so yeah, they have their the heads up display. Your normal display, your TAC and everything. That's a full screen. I love that. I think that's so cool. I want that in my car. Then they have your entertainment screen. Okay, normal.
They have a climate
Pretty
control
simple,
screen
right, guys?
too, don't they?
Bitch, I'm literally talking.
Oh my.
God,
Yeah,
man.
he's mad at the Mopar kids and he's taking it out on me.
Yeah, dude, the fucking Mopar kids are pissing me off, and this fucker over here is stealing my spotlight. So, you have the entertainment screen, then they have the climate control screen, but don't worry, they have another one. We're gonna let the passenger have a multimedia screen as well that they can control everything from. What the fuck is the point of
Wait,
that?
there's 4
And then-
screens or 5?
There's 4 screens and then 2 on the headrests of the driver and passenger seat for the people in the back.
That's retarded.
Why do you need 6 screens in your car, please?
I thought
Let me know.
I thought we were past the point of like.
Wait, I lied. There's 7. There's one that's actually for the climate control for the rear seats as well for them to control too.
You have been so far beyond fucked up.
I'm gonna make the argument that that's still better than having one screen that does everything like Tesla.
I think
Because you can't multitask on one screen
Yeah.
as efficient as on multiple screens. You know what I mean?
I don't disagree. I think that's one thing that Audi messed up with too. And this is a lot coming from me.
It's like calling your baby ugly.
It's literally calling my baby ugly. So, like with Audi, with their RS7, RS6, A8, RSQ8 models, I think it's just those ones. They have your normal dash screen, which is just a full screen, which they've been doing that since like 2016. They were like the first people to do it. Then they have their multimedia screen. Then they have a climate control screen. I think that's too much. Dude, if you want to make the screen like an inch or 2 bigger and then still give me the climate control stuff, I want that. I do not want 3 different screens to have to look at. Give me the 2. Give me the one that shows my speed and everything, the normal stuff. Give me the multimedia screen, and then give me normal fucking climate control stuff. It doesn't. I don't care how cool it looks and how, oh my god, the tech is so fucking
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, so much. I don't give a shit. Give me tactile buttons that I don't even have to look at in order to fucking operate. Because when I'm driving my car, I want to be able to do that.
So something that Ford did that I really like with the Ford Lightning, they kept the regular, like the dial, right? For volume, for heat, climate, all that stuff.
Because they have a big screen now too.
They have a massive screen, but they kept that. They kept the dial. And
Yeah, I love that.
but thank you for not being fucking stupid and overdoing it. That's all
Yeah,
it
there's
is.
no need to overdo it like that. The way
No.
that Ford does it is fine. You give me a big screen so I can see things clearly. I love that because I'm getting old and going more blind.
Bro.
But
Yep.
I want the tactile buttons of being able to just turn my volume up and down. Like that's what I want. And like with my car, it's a Cadillac. I'm just gonna say that. For me to turn my volume up and down,
Spoiler alert.
there is a silver bar shaped like the Cadillac symbol that's on like below the screen. I have to slide my finger across it in order to like turn it up and down. Like
Is that
it's
a
like a
good thing?
touch bar. Like I don't mind it, but I would rather have a fucking
A
dial.
knob, yeah.
I'd rather have a dial.
Yo,
I really would.
It's low-key a balance between aesthetics and ergonomics. Like, do you want the ergonomics or do you want the aesthetics? And I feel like
Give me both. You can do both. It's
yeah,
not
but
that hard.
manufacturers are prioritizing aesthetics, and I don't like that.
And one thing I love seeing is that manufacturers are getting away from the floating tablet design.
Thank God.
That shit.
You're
It
getting-
looks. I hate that look, man. I don't.
I
Like
hate it so much. Like when they put it on like the new Ford Focus and
It's in a lot of
and they
the
put it on
Toyotas too.
a lot of the Toyotas and even like
Mazda has it too.
Mazda as well. I think the floating tablet look looks so cheesy and cheap.
It looks aftermarket.
It looks so stupid. Like I like the integration. I think when
Yep.
it's integrated into the dash,
I
it
agree.
looks clean, it looks sleek, and it looks the way it should. The
But
tablet
let's-
design is just dumb.
Let's not forget Infinity though, trying to do
Boy.
trying to do the fucking mini tablet on like right above your shifter, and then the other one next to your dash.
It's just nav.
Like what? For
Wait,
fucking
didn't-
what?
Didn't Infinities have like 2 screens like hell early on for no fuck of a reason?
They did, and they're awful now.
Yeah.
Like they literally
It's so outdated
do not
now.
work. But even back then, they were bad, dude.
Yeah, they didn't work well.
I think any car that had an infotainment screen and then a separate nav screen is so fucking outdated today. It looks gross.
Yeah.
I think it's just trying to do too much without knowing what the hell you're actually doing.
Yeah. Like one thing that's always been kind of questionable with me when it comes to Audi still is like the Audi RS3. When you look at that car, it has the full screen in the where the speedometer and everything is. The HUD, we'll just call it the HUD. It has the full HUD, and then it has the screen that comes up out of the dash. And this is in the later models too, like 2016, 17, 18, whatever. So the screen comes out of the dash when you're in the car and then closes when you're not. I don't necessarily hate that because it works well, but at the same time, I'm also like, it's a little fucking cheesy.
Oh,
Like I kind of wish they would just integrate it into the dash or completely get rid of it totally and just give me the massive 13-inch screen they already have for the HUD that does everything already.
oh.
At least at that point, I'm not really diverting my eyes off the road.
Who do you think as a brand has like the best software in their infotainment right now? Would you still say Audi?
I don't know. I think the Ford Sync system, Sync 4,
The new
is
one,
of
right?
yeah, Sync 4 is one of the greatest systems ever made. I think if we're going in between regions, if we're going in between, US, German, Japanese, whatever,
Mhm.
I think Audi and Ford rival each other very well.
What about Japanese?
Not gonna lie to you,
They're all
Subaru, I
shit.
think, does a really good job with theirs
You think so?
because it's
Really?
very simple and straight to the point.
I've heard bad things about Starlink though.
Starlink, from what I've experienced, I've had very little issue with it. Yeah, I just think obviously it's my personal experience. It's been well.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Low-key.
other people it's been shit.
I think Hyundai and Kia do a great job, even though they're not Japanese.
Kia does a good job.
I
Kia
think
does
they
a
have-
really
yeah,
Kia's
like-
is nice too.
They have good head
Alpha
units.
Alpha does a really good job too. Alfa Romeo does a good job.
Ye-
And then Genesis is actually doing really well too. They're just very simple and sleek. I like it.
Toyota's
I'm
like
saying-
anti-Android.
It is, and it's weird because it's like, why would you do? Why?
They only have Apple CarPlay. They never have like Android Auto for some fucking reason. It's so weird.
It's
Like,
funny
I
because
really-
most of these systems run off of an Android software.
Right? So why the fuck can't we just play? It's so weird.
Yeah, they must have just made their own bullshit, and that's why it's so bad. That's why no
Or
one
maybe
likes
they're
it.
sponsored by Apple.
There's no way. There's no way.
Hey, Apple's a pretty shady company. They sold wheels for $700, so
They sold what?
they sold
Yeah, they
wheels
did.
for a Mac Tower for $700.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
And they
And they sell AirPods
they
Pro
sell
for $550, and they sound like fucking like gummies.
No, they don't.
Actually,
The
the worst
250. What?
headphones I've ever heard.
Wait, AirPods.
the Pro Max, like the
The
over
Max.
ear.
Oh,
big
the Pro. Are those bad?
They're bad. They're
The
awful.
audio quality.
Really?
The audio quality is like okay, but they sell for
Oh, well,
$550.
So the issue that I heard most is that like people were getting theirs fresh, brand new, and they would go out within the first like 2-3 weeks.
Boy, for $550, bro.
Like you have me so
Like-
fucked up.
Sony
That's annoying as hell.
WXM4s are like 300, and they're like the top of the line for that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about my new car, though, is that it has the Bose system, and it's a 10-speaker Bose system with a sub. Dude,
Mhm.
it's so
Ooh.
fucking good. I love being in my car
And your
just to
Supra?
listen to
Yeah,
music.
no.
All 3 times that you've been able to be in it.
All 3 times that I've been able to be in it. Yeah. I've owned the car for 4 weeks. I've driven it to and from the dealer 4 times.
Oh, damn, bro.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That hurts my soul.
Crying.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the next thing.
Yep.
It's our last topic
We're
for this
50
episode.
minutes in, so we're good.
Oh,
Cool.
Jesus. That flew by.
Yep.
Yeah, it did. Time
Fuck.
flies when you're having fun.
Fact.
All right. Well,
Like
evolution of car clubs. I want to know what your guys' I want to know what your definition of a car club is. What do you think a car club is?
What I used to think it was just a group of friends getting together, having a little, like, having their own thing, but still going to meets and just being like, yeah, dude, this is what we do together. Like, just keeping it, honestly, keeping it straight, keeping it simple.
Yeah.
Just you and your boys, like, hanging out.
Just hanging out, doing car things.
Percent agree with you, through and through.
But now it's like a rep thing, I feel like.
All right. Yep. All right. So here's how we're going to get started. All right. So this is what it's become now. The evolution of car clubs. You know what they've become?
Mopar, no car.
Mopar, no car, baby.
Jesus.
Mopar, no car. You got a Challenger or a Charger, you're in our fucking group. It doesn't matter if you
You got a
slap your
Mustang?
fucking wife.
I'm
It
killing
doesn't
your
matter.
wife tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
Dude,
You know
Like,
that crowd over there? You got a Mustang? Hey, your initiation is you run that fucking crowd over. You better fucking get over there, boy.
Boy.
hey, no funny shit. I noticed that car clubs were going to be, like, actually the worst thing ever when I was just parked at a meet, right? I didn't even park my car in the middle of the meet. I was parked on the outside because, like, if some shit happens, I just want to leave. I come back and I had, like, business cards
Stop,
on my
no.
car for try-on groups.
No.
This is when I had my TC.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was like, no fucking way.
Oh,
So-
man.
And obviously, this is like 19-year-old me, so I'm like, fuck it, let's see what they're about. All
like
a
40
group of
years ago?
weirdos, dude.
All a group of weirdos.
Like the
Oh.
worst.
Did you guys ever remember that red ST sticker I had on my wing?
Yeah.
You guys remember how I got that, right?
No, I do
No.
not.
So it was at a car meet in South Dakota, and there was a group of people who had STs, and they're
Did
like,
they
oh
all
yeah,
beat their
our-"
girlfriends?
No, they were. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
They were all really cool people. Like, actually, this is one of the very few
Oh.
car groups of like a single car that I can say were actually cool people.
Interesting.
And one of them was actually an autocross driver with his ST, and he had like trophies in the back of his car and everything. Like he was a legit dude. But this girl comes up to me. She's
They all
actually the
ran
person
through her,
that
didn't they?
created the group. Okay. She's actually the person that created the group, and she goes like, "Yeah, this is our little car group, South Dakota STs, or SDST is essentially what
Suck
it was."
dicks,
And
STs.
I'm like, okay, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I put the sticker on my car, and then as soon as I got back to Michigan, I tore that shit off. I'm like, I'm not a part of this, and I don't want to be.
Boy.
Dude, like car clubs, honestly, if you have a sticker or anything for your car club,
Like a
I'm
banner?
sorry, I don't respect you.
They use
Banners are
banners.
different though. Wait, okay, so what are we talking about as far as banners go? Are we talking about supporting a brand or
No, like for the car
no.
club.
Like, you know how well, fuck, I have to show y'all. The way that I see it is like, fuck, how was it? If you have an actual banner, like your if it's gonna be your team name on that banner and all of your boys have it, cool. That's your, like, whatever, man, that's your thing. But if you have just like the regular vinyl printout or vinyl cutout that was just like kind of shitty, you just threw it on there just to throw it on there, nah, dude.
nah, fam. Nah. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you right now, car clubs are not the way they used to be. You know, like with my uncle has a car club. It's Hood Rat's car club. It's a bunch of him and his buddies who all drive like, yeah, because it's a bunch of his buddies who all drive, you know, like rat rods and late 60s muscle cars and early 70s muscle cars that a bunch of them are like fucking bagged and just like sitting on the floor. Dude, it's fucking dope actually.
Boy.
But it was started by him and 3 of his friends, and they hold car meets, like a car meet like once a year, and like 150 people come out, and they have like caterers come and everything. Dude, it's fucking dope. Like, it's really cool. But that's what I envision a car club being, like an actual car club, not this fuckboy shit now, where all of them are just.
And there's like 2 girls in the
pieces of
club,
shit.
and then they
There's
get
like,
ran
yeah,
through.
yeah, okay, yep.
So that
The
thing that I
girls with the
see-
Del Sols and shit.
That's the banner that I'm picturing. All right,
Oh no, oh no.
like
You got the fucking tow hook sitting inside the car as if your BRZ actually needs that
They
aggressive of a
super
holy
glue the
shit
tow hook
handle.
on their bumper.
Like, no, dude, look at the fucking tow hook inside the car.
yeah.
Like, dude, your BRZ is not that fast to need that much of a holy shit handle. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Your
But
fucking
also, look,
Scion FRS doesn't need
the
that.
reason I'm okay with this kind of banner though, like if this is what your banner is, it's small, it's out of the way.
Like a decal banner, like on the top of the windshield?
The bottom one, the Stanson enhanced one.
Oh, okay. On the bottom of the windshield, okay.
Yes, it's like cool, man. It's not taking up everything. The dudes that have it from fucking one side all the way to the other, and it's a bunch of like janky ass cursive, and like your homeboy down the street did it. It's like, bro, stop.
I hate
please.
that
Yeah.
cursive shit, dude.
Yeah, dude, like it doesn't like you're not elegant for having fucking
You're not
cursive on your car.
you're not elegant for having a katana shift knob and shit.
Oh man, the katana shift knob boys are gonna be fucking pissed. They're like, I have a katana
Yo,
shift knob.
the
I ride it
motherfuckers-
every night.
All the motherfuckers that have katana fucking shift knobs drive automatics too for some reason.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
noticed.
Swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like,
Oh, it's so
100%, yes.
stupid, dude.
what's the point? Like, you don't even need that fucking leverage.
Wait, what the fuck? I just realized something, and you guys are probably gonna make fun of me for this. The place where I got that picture from,
Is your
I
homeboy's
did it,
catalog?
huh?
Nothing.
No, it's this dude who's like I used to be in his group.
Stop it.
Like we used to be friends. No jokes. I swear to God, we were friends. This is his girlfriend's fucking blog, I guess, from 2015.
Dude,
That's not the dude. That's not the dude that got pissed at you for the wheels, right? Or the
No,
four.
completely
I'm
different guy.
crying.
Alright, cool.
Bro, no, this guy is actually super cool. The nicest dude I've like ever met dealing with cars specifically. Like genuinely a genuine dude. Like when I was like, hey man, I don't really fuck with a lot of people that we're running with. He was like, that's fine, but like, was it something I did? Is there something I can work on? And I'm like, nah, dude, you're straight, but everyone else is a little weird.
sus.
And he was like, well, yeah, that was one issue. But he was like genuinely down to earth, cool as dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't
Sure,
even
man.
realize. Huh.
Yeah, the moral of the story is that car clubs nowadays are just not what they used to be, and they're kind of shit.
They're for trying to show off to people that don't care.
It's become like a college fraternity. Like it's just cringy
Here-
as shit.
Yeah.
Here's
Yes.
my thing. Like, why do you, if you're just friends that are just hanging out and doing shit for fun, why do you even need to like define that as a club? Like, you're gonna do that anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think you should. I mean, this is me personally. I wouldn't call it a club unless like we're doing stuff, unless we're like
Yeah.
impacting the car scene in some way, right? And like only in a positive way, right? But
Facts.
otherwise, why do you need to label you and your friends? Like, it's just you and your friends.
Like,
Yeah.
if y'all are just out having fun, just keep it at that, dude. Like you don't got
Yeah, like,
doesn't
not
have
everything
to
needs a
have a
label,
deeper
right?
like
No, it
people
doesn't.
that always want a label for something. It's like I don't think you have anything else going on. That's why you want this. That's why you need it.
Yeah, at that point, it's just to look cool or just to feel important, you know?
That sounds like a whole bunch of political bullshit, to be honest. That's exactly what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I think we're good for this one, guys. How you guys
Yeah.
feeling?
We're good. You want to buy
Solid.
a GTR on Japan partner for $55,000?
Nope, I don't want to. Well, alrighty, guys. Thanks for listening and watching this episode of Project Blacklist.
Happy
We'll
Halloween.
talk to you again. Oh shit! Is this a Halloween episode?
It's the 25th.
Oh fuck! It is. Yeah.
Yeah, technically.
Happy Halloween, you motherfuckers.
Spray paint your
Oh,
cars with blood or just kill someone on the hood of your car. And
Okay.
then
Yep.
you could...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Don't kill someone.